This presentation summarises our performance audit report on follow-up of bushfire prevention and preparedness. Please note that this is a summary and the full report can be read on our website. In this follow-up audit, we examined whether Queensland Fire and Emergency Services, QFES, effectively implemented the recommendations we made in our original audit and whether its actions addressed the underlying issues that led to our recommendations. In 2014, we tabled Bushfire Prevention and Preparedness, Report 10, 2014-15, in the Queensland Parliament. This first report examined whether Queensland was better able to prevent and prepare for bushfires following the 2009 Victorian Bushfires Royal Commission inquiry, the Malone Review into Rural Fire Services in Queensland 2013, and the Queensland Police and Community Safety Review 2013. In the original audit, we concluded that Queensland was not as prepared for the threat of bushfires as it could be. QFES was response-focused to the detriment of coordinating effective mitigation programs. It was unable to effectively target its educational activities and as a result was unaware if community members were prepared for bushfires. We made 2 recommendations with 7 parts, of which QFES fully agreed to 5 parts. It was partially agreed to 2 parts of the recommendations where they needed input from other stakeholders to completely address the recommended action. In this audit, we concluded QFES has made efforts to address the underlying issues we identified in our original 2014 audit. It has increased its focus on bushfire risk mitigation activities statewide. It has also improved its engagement with key stakeholders and is now better able to coordinate and manage Queensland's bushfire risk. Despite these efforts, more work is still needed to ensure Queensland communities are not exposed to higher levels of risk than they need to be. In response to our original audit, QFES committed to implementing the agreed recommendations by 2015, but in this audit we found it has not yet fully implemented any of the recommendations. We acknowledge fully implementing the recommendations is a challenge where contribution by multiple parties is needed. For example, QFES in many cases is reliant on the actions of others, such as volunteers and other state agencies, to fully implement the recommendations. QFES has not fully rolled out its new risk mitigation tools across all regions, and more training and continuous improvement is needed to make sure they are effectively used to strengthen Queensland's approach to risk mitigation. It is critical that QFES's efforts to improve its collaboration with key stakeholders continues. Further improvements and use of evaluation systems are needed to measure effectiveness of mitigation activities and to identify improvement opportunities across the state. Better engagement with local communities is also needed to understand their risks and help them prepare for bushfires. These actions will enhance the ability of QFES to manage and respond to bushfires and make our communities safer. For more information on the issues and opportunities highlighted in this summary presentation, please see the full report on our website. Thank you.